So that's after he hands over the spirit radio. So he overhears a little bit of him talking to himself, talking to God. And then this, she drags him in there. He just met with her. He leaves for probably like 30 seconds, and then she calls him back in. Does he just stand in the corner? And then he goes over there. Yeah, notice the door's all boarded up. Did I ever come over here? What is this place? I did. I've seen all of these. Leads over into this room. Okay. Chapter 3. Before he is killed, what does he do? Okay, he immediately goes down there with, what's his name? And then he just... Oh yeah, I'm sure there are a couple rooms that nobody ever walks into, right? I'm almost positive. If you play the whole game and only follow people, you never wind up in like one of the bathrooms probably. Right. So he dies. Edison leaves. But is he really dead? He is really dead, of course. Are we going to see his spirit come out? Oh, nope, here she comes. Achievement unlocked: The Secrets. Watch all the scenes in Chapter 3. Okay.
If somebody's down here, you better come out now.
There is at least one point where Mundi is like sitting in the bathroom talking to himself. But I think there's more than one bathroom. So that's weird. She just hangs out here after finding the body. Well, I guess she can hear them up there coming down, right? Maybe. Okay, yes. Bloody hell.
What happened? Flora.
I just found him. I found him like this. It wasn't me.
Okay. All right. Yeah, two news articles, one envelope, and one diary page. Maybe some of those are going to be in an area that I can't access yet. All right, and then of course there is no point in following Mr. Vandenberg during Chapter 4. He's simply hanging out in the main hall. All right, so now the big one. I think, kind of. We're gonna follow Flora, and we already know most of what's going on with her. You actually start the game next to her. Like I think, right? Are you standing on the dock? Or over there? So this is the very, very beginning of the game. She has just been turned away by Tesla. She went up to the door and was arguing with him about something that we didn't see. This is my sadness gazebo. I shoot an arrow at it. I call out to it. Does it respond?
I'm fine.
Excuse me, but the evidence seems to suggest otherwise.
Alright. So we know her deal all the way up to here. Oh, that's right. She gets the gun.
He fired me without notice. I came here to beg for my job back. I need money, but he wouldn't even let me inside to talk. Yes.
You know the house. Right then. Take this. Search each floor and report back to me.
We only just met.
I trust you.
I could be the killer for all you know.
No, you
No, you
couldn't.
couldn't.
Because when I met you out in the rain, there were no footprints around you.
What does that prove?
In this weather, that kind of soil, rain takes at least 20 minutes to wash away footprints. Which means that you were sitting exactly where I found you for at least 20 minutes before I arrived. But Mr. Tesla was killed less than 10 minutes before we found him. So you see, you're the only person I can trust in this house.
Unless you had a time machine.
And I will catch this killer.
But he just said he didn't.
Did he? You can go now.
All right. Please be careful, Mr. Gustav.
I will.
I don't remember if she has the gun for the whole rest of the game. Does she give it back to him at some point? Or does someone else take it from her? I should have followed you from the very beginning. Look at this. Let me in. Let me in. Let me... Oh, it's just this room. Okay. This just leads down to the... Yeah, I've already seen that one. Achievement unlocked. The house.
No.
Which I assume is watch all the scenes in chapter 1. This counts as a scene. Yes. So wait. Did she try to fire the gun? The door has over 3,000 hit points. I don't think you can take it out before you run out of ammo. So what's in there is some manner of time machine, right? But, she wants to go back to save her husband, I assume. No, maybe he's also Nikola Tesla from yet another timeline. We've really only been exploring the murder aspects of this game. Oh, that is neat too, that you can see how, like, the mechanism. She can open some more secret passages for me. This hat. It's Professor Layton's hat. He's the real murderer. Have I been in here? Yeah. You have your own idea. I guess this game's unique enough that I wouldn't feel too spoiled if you just wanted to say it. Your guess is as good as mine. Actually, have we've seen her lock it before, right? RF. But her last name is White. And when she was asked before, is it Mrs. White or Miss? She said, it's complicated. Or she didn't answer, and somebody said something about it being complicated. Maybe she's actually married to Schrodinger's cat. Alright, so where is she in this one? Where are you, lady? The Song of the Sea from The Little Mermaid, of course.
1945.
Okay, he gives her the.
Today. Believe me. Just make sure no one gets into the basement until I'm done. Why keep the secrets of a dead man anyway?
Because that is what a good man should do.
And was Tesla a good man to you? Those marks on your hands. I know what they are.
Those marks on your hands, I know what they are. From committing murder? Achievement unlocked the guests. I assume that is watch all the scenes in chapter 2. We're getting there. Oh.
You son of a bitch!
Oh, the gun wound up stuck to the door because a magnet turned on? It was a good thing she didn't put her hand inside the door. The angry upstairs shuffle.
Out of my way!
Where are you
I'm
going?
going to tell everyone the truth about you.
No, why?
You knew the door wouldn't open. You lied to me. I'm not to be trifled with.
Wait. I know what happened. There's a second lock on that door.
A second lock?
Yes, it is electromagnetic.
What does that mean?
If you want to open it, you must turn off the voltage regulator for the whole house.
Where's the switch?
Outside. Go out the front door. Turn right.
I may be a fool, but I'm not foolish. The second I go outside, you
Oh wait, she says I'm not that foolish. So she said the line wrong,
You can trust me.
right?
Voltage regulator for the whole house.
Where's the switch?
Outside. Go out the front door. Turn right.
I may be a fool, but I'm not foolish.
Yeah, she said the line wrong. It makes sense in the subtitles. I may be a fool, but I'm not that foolish. But when she says I'm not a fool, I may be a fool, but I'm not foolish.
Every person here.
All right, so you're gonna guess it's an automaton like the chess thing.
I do hope I'm not interrupting.
Not at all, sir.
See, we're just standing here in total silence.
No, sir.
I was just thinking about you, Mr. Swan. About how you have the access to all the food and drink in this house.
Hang on a second.
Hungry?
So I'm not sure what you mean. If you mean that like the Tesla that we saw get killed was an automaton?
Can I show you something?
I think we already get the achievement for seeing all the scenes in Chapter 3.
Ma chérie. We are friends, aren't we? Would you like to talk with the dead?
What do you mean?
So have we already seen everything that she does? Everything important? Possibly. Oh, astral projection upon death. Just ended up in a vault. No.
Stop.
So, So you think he's going to project? There was that little whatever was in the book that Edison had read that made him so upset. Oh, she is wearing a wedding ring. Oh, did he question whether the automaton was Tesla? If so, I guess I didn't really catch that. And so maybe his plan is not. Maybe his plan is to, yeah, when he dies, to put himself into a robot body. All right. Now she comes down here, goes to open the door. There's the gun on the floor. Does nobody find it and pick it up now that I think about it? Does she come over here and pick it up? No, she doesn't. Okay, so, whoops. Now, here is the big mystery. Ever since I've been waiting a long time to find out what happens here. What does she do? We briefly saw somebody talk to her. I think it's Swan. Talk to her before she goes into the vault.
Let me check the house again. We might have missed something. I don't think you should be drinking.
What were you doing in the basement?
You told me to look around. You must know I had nothing to do with this. I'm the one who found him.
A deductive mind.
Yep, 2 news, 1 letter, and 1 diary entry.
Oh, really? And what's your alibi?
When we arrived together, I didn't have time to search Tesla's body thoroughly. I was distracted. But later on, I had another look and I found this. It's smooth.
Why would I make a duplicate of my own locket? Somebody is clearly trying to frame me, aren't they?
Give me back Mr. Tesla's gun.
For goodness sake, you can trust me. You said so yourself.
Give me back the gun!
I don't have it. I didn't feel safe carrying it around, so I hid it away.
Get it. Now. And don't take too long.
Speed it up a little. Yeah, sometimes the transitions from one scene to the next are just a little longer than I would like. It's a very, very minor complaint. There hasn't really been a ton of... Oh yeah, she didn't really hide it away. She just left it here because she because it was stuck to the door at first, and then next time she came down here, she forgot about it because she was preoccupied with the corpse. Oh, and then does she not go back? Does she just go in right now? And then here he comes.
Wait. Stop. I need the gun. I know who the killer is. I said I know who the killer is.
I just want to get inside this room.
2 people are dead. An innocent boy is dead. Imagine how his father will feel.
His father. I imagine he'll feel like it was all his fault. If you love someone, you must protect them. Or you'll be doomed to avenge them. Godspeed, Mr. Swan. I hope you find your peace out there.
I hope you find yours in there.
Goodbye.
Just enough room for a ghost. But yeah, in here, just checking. Yeah, this also does say that I am missing one diary. In addition to the two news and one letter. So how did all of the... Oh, well, there's a letter. Oh, no, never mind. Okay. That was the Elon Musk letter. Diary where we already found. Definitely saw that one already.
It's real. I knew it. I knew it. No. I know it's horrible. What one of those awful people did to Nicola. But if they hadn't... Oh, Richard, we never would have got here at all.
One of them isn't plugged in.
I'm almost there, my love. Don't be afraid.
I don't think it works like that. it is not a pose activated time machine. Or is it? I could be wrong. She's gonna plug this in and make me look like a fool. Make me look like a foolish fool. Oh. Oh no, wait, that's the thing that he gets killed with. Oh, very interesting.
Work, goddamn you! Please. What do I have to do?
Ah, it's fueled by your despair. So, I have also Oh. Can I still stop time? I can. Good. Are we in chapter 5? I'm afraid to hit a button. No, I'll hit the button. We're in chapter 0! Ha ha ha! Very interesting. There was not a chapter 5 after all. There was a chapter 0. We are in chapter 5 times 0. How absolutely spectacular. Now there she is. Well, whatever their conversation is, we'll listen to it next time. Next time we rewind.
Hello, Nicola.
Hello, Fiona. Nice to see you again. You should leave.
I know that gun is empty. Why didn't the room take me where I wanted to go?
Because you don't know how to use it.
Then tell me how.
My answer to you will always be the same. Your husband died saving the lives of 10 other men. If you go back and stop him going to war, those men die instead, and you hand your suffering to 10 other wives just like you. So no, I will never tell you how to use my room.
You will only get inside this house again over my dead body. You'll have to kill me.
I think I already did. Sorry.
End of chapter 0. Where does she go from there? I don't know. All right, let's jump back to the beginning of this and hear their conversation, I guess. Or they don't start talking right away. All right, let's go find. He's sitting over here. So, well, we'll wait. We'll wait until we know a little bit more. And we will fast forward because we are impatient waiters. So what got him up? Knock at the door or something?
Flora, you came all this way for the same answer.
Nicola, please. Please.
You are trespassing on this
You
island.
must let me in.
Understand me. You will only get inside this house over my dead body. Leave now.
Why won't you help me?
I am helping you.
Why these people? Why let these total strangers make their mistakes undone when I'm begging? I'm begging you, Nicola.
Because undoing their mistakes doesn't hurt anyone else.
What? How do you know that?
It's me. Be a good man, goddamn you. Be a good man. I'm going. May God strike you down.
No, we could get in when I started the game. At the start of chapter 1, he's already dead. And so if you come into the house right away, nothing happens.
Hello, Flora. Nice to see you again. You should leave.
I know that gun is empty.
So this presumably is old Tesla, who already knows how he dies.
How to use it. My answer to you will always be the same. Your husband died saving.
I don't know if... I really don't think it's gonna be worth, like, going and looking what all of these other people are doing, right? If they're even in, like, they should be in the house, but they're just gonna be goofing off. I wonder though if we go back to the start of chapter 1 and immediately go down into the time machine, is she there trying to work, trying to operate it? That would be kind of neat, because it's something you probably couldn't really stumble upon. Is she down here? She is not. Then where did she go? Did she just... Where did she go after committing the... Because there should be 2 of her now. I guess we can do it for achievement's sake, but even like more importantly, what I want to know is where to get the last diary entry. Nobody in here right now, right? No. Let me see. I don't know if there's an easy way for somebody to look up. I've grabbed 12 of the... Alright, so here he is. He's just gonna do a bunch of pointless crap, right? He's gonna stand around and sweep. We are in chapter 0, right? Yes. But yeah, by all means, if somebody else doesn't want to, I just will. We'll go look up the locations of the diary to figure out where I'm supposed to find the last one. It's gonna be a whole chapter of him sweeping. Nice. Yeah. Because I don't know if the whatever's revealed on the final diary page is going to be important. Diary locations. All right. Let me pop that open and see if I think it's one of the basement ones. They say, alright, entering the secret workshop from... No. Enter the secret room near a boarded up door on the left. Okay, that's number 13. Before entering the time machine room, to the left of the entrance on a box. Oh, is the one down there. Entering the secret workshop from the library to the right of the Tesla coil on a green crate next to a control panel. Is that one? We got this. 10 in the attic, under the stairs. under the stairs to the roof on a crate. I got this one. Telescope room on the roof, on the floor to the right of the telescope. That sounds like maybe one I might have missed. There he is, being a loser. This is the last one. Newton was right. The universe demands balance. What we did, my younger self and I, was an act of great selfishness. I must offer the cosmos something altruistic in return. So today I decided, I will invite 5 people to the island. I will show them the room under the house. And I will offer each of them a chance to use it, to make their greatest mistakes undone. This will be my penance to the universe. What an odd finale, because that doesn't really... Like, he must have known that he dies here, right? Right? So, I guess that's it. I guess that is it. We don't really... Let me just see real quick. Alright. View all achievements. Okay, reporter, find all the newspaper clips. Mailman, find all the letters from the guests. And there are 8 more hidden achievements? That's weird. I wonder if... Maybe there is actually an achievement for, like, following each individual person. Like, having them completely filled in. There's at least one extra ending. Well, let's get it. I don't want to leave it incomplete. You know, I don't normally like cheat at games or whatever, but in the interest of finishing this up in just 2 streams instead of taking... Go to the spirit rate. Okay. I will do that. Just as soon as we blah 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 this guy out. That's the end of chapter 0 for him. Yeah, he did nothing. Good job.
You didn't. What's this?
Okay, so right now the murder's about to happen. Who has the spirit radio? Him? This would be very hard to find. I assume it doesn't happen while they're here. Like they leave.
Why don't you want to be alone with me?
Your imagination is run away with you, monsieur. I only thought that
That
maybe
detective.
she-
Did he tell you something bad about me?
He did not even mention you.
You said you lost someone.
Okay. Keep going.
It came from in there.
I don't know.
Oh no, this is oh, doing something.
I know you can hear me. Yes, you from the theater. There is another world, but it is in this one. Listen for me again when the Lord strikes a man down.
That is cool, and then it's obvious what you do next. We go to chapter 4. But where is it? Did they leave it on that table?
Where in the world? It was 11:45 when you told me that?
Okay. Yeah, a lot of hidden achievements that are just like, see this scene. And I assume it's because they don't... The reason that they're hidden is that they don't want to say, like if you say... I don't know. Actually, not too many of those are, like, hints. Usually, when you make something a hidden achievement, it's because you don't want people to see the title of the achievement because it would give away how you get it. Oh, there he is.
Listen for me again when I die.
I can do that. Although I want to be further in the chapter. That's funny that there's two of them on the map right there.
You should leave.
But where is it? It's in what's-his-name's room, right? Wasn't it? No. He had it at the beginning, I thought. Maybe it was downstairs. Blah. Oh, get out of here! Lafcadio's mask is in here somewhere. I probably will go through and just look up how to get all of those, because I think it would be neat. And yet, it's not really a game that's fun to explore in the way that some other games are. Like, it's just you running around a house. An empty house where time is stopped. Yeah, just silly little achievements. What am I... Where have I... I thought that what's-his-name had it at the beginning. Maybe I have to follow him. the wrong way again. Edison doesn't have it. There it is.
Listen to me carefully. Return to your theater. Find the door that I've opened for you. That is where we will speak.
So these are all, a bunch of these are filled in now. Things that, is that because I got achievements there? 3327, where did we see that before? Where did we see that number? Achievement unlocked, the room service.
Welcome, my friend. I wonder if you know why you're locked in my hotel room. I'm afraid the truth is simple but painful. You see, there are terrible mistakes that humanity is going to make very soon. But I can slip into history and make those mistakes undone. But I'm afraid the world also needs to believe that I died here, today. I'm not ready for the truth. So you must help me lie to them. From this height, death will be instantaneous, and the impact velocity will make it impossible for anyone to identify the person who jumped from my window. The world will believe that you were me. You wanted to be inside this story. Well, now you are.
That's very cute. So by jumping from the window, I will be the corpse that is mistaken for Tesla.
And it is time for you to jump.
But before I do that, let me find the last thing. There's one more, right? I thought one more newspaper, maybe the other newspaper articles in the game. All right. I shall jump. Yeah, he has us die so that he may live on in secret to fix mistakes. Although, I'm still confused about his timeline exactly. When were we talking to him? When was this? I guess he doesn't know how far in the future he needs to go back. I don't know. Oh, was that young Tesla? Okay. Yeah. Anywho, yeah, these, I don't know if these appeared as I got achievement or if they appeared as I inspected certain things in the house. But what a neat idea.
Welcome, my friend.
And then he just locks me in the room again.
If you know why you're
Oh.
locked in my hotel room.
So what exactly was this saying? Barely a decade since its mysterious announcement. The worldwide free energy network has transformed the globe. Food and clean water costs have been reduced so significantly. Famine is a thing of the past. Science too has been... Okay, so... so...
Free energy.
Get out of here. So that is cool. So this is an alternate... This is not our... This is not our time. This is a time when Tesla survived to do a whole bunch of cool stuff with energy. I guess the other thing I don't know is under what circumstances did Tesla die in real life? Okay, so we'll call it there, even though there's a tiny little bit of extra 100% stuff that I could do. This was a very neat way to tell a story. I would like to see other stories told like this. It's neat. There are definitely like ways that it could have been done better. Like I said, there were a lot of just as a consequence of when you watch a movie or whatever, you go, okay, we're going to obviously cut out any parts where there's nothing happening. If we go, this guy's got to run to his car and drive over to the thing, we're going to show you just enough so that you know that's what's going on. We're not going to show all of it happen in real time. It would be silly. He did die in 3327, coronary thrombosis. Coronary thrombosis. Oh, what was I saying? That as an unfortunate consequence of trying to find out everything about the story, you wind up seeing a lot of, and then he walked up the stairs, and then he sat in his room for 5 minutes, drinking whiskey. A lot of things like that, where it's like, it's not the game's fault, it's a natural consequence of saying, here is as much everything as you could possibly examine. This much of it has a story, and this much of it has extra details, and everything else there is just nothing. So sometimes you wind up watching some nothing. That's fine though. That works. Yeah, where's Boone's Mask? We'll go hit that real quick. Since I also like the other game that they did, the Sexy Brutale. Oh, those in the hotel room did not count as this newsletter, and there were other things that I just never found. There really must be a room somewhere that I just either didn't find or didn't inspect. Where can I find Boone's Mask? If you don't mind. Out here, maybe in the outhouse. Main foyer. Yep, did not walk into this room even once. Did I? Just kidding, I did. The priest. It was right there. It was right there and I didn't see it. Very neat. Okay. I am satisfied with this game. It was fun. Tune in next time for Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright. That's going to be on Thursday at our normal start time, 6 o'clock.